Capricorn, the Seagull. Here's your reading for November 2017. As usual, guys, this is a general reading. So the energies and messages here can either be coming to you or be coming directly from you. All the messages here will not resonate completely with your unique situation, nor are they all meant to. So if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Go ahead and see the description box to book a private reading for yourself. All right, let's go ahead and bless the decks and we'll get started. Guardian angels of love and light, ancestors lost and known in the seas of time, please intercede this reading to provide Capricorn with the clarity and direction as to which he or she seeks, and please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay every single message as they are meant and or intended to be. All right, Capricorn, we're coming into the reading with the World card. Nice. Capricorn, okay, so here's the heart of the matter. And I haven't seen all of these cards around the circumference, but we're going to go super intuitive this November 2017. And let's see what's going on for you here. Okay. So in terms of the heart of the matter here, in traditional tarot, 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, Strength card, and 7 of Swords. So you could possibly be dealing with a not a Libra. Maybe you are dealing with a Libra. I don't know why I said that. A Leo, possibly. So, I mean, Capricorn, this looks like a great reading here. I mean, dude, 10 of Cups for the first card to pop out and upright with the 6 of Pentacles and Strength. I mean, hey, shoot, that's pretty badass, if you ask me. It's a great combination of cards. It's wonderful. And then, I mean, coming into the reading here with the World card, great. I mean, completing a karmic cycle, completing a cycle in general, achieving something that you work so hard for to actually achieve it, you know. And the World card is 21 in the Major Arcana section of the tarot deck. It can be looked at as like the final card, you know. It's a completion of going through all the cards and all the suits and all the numbers and, you know, everything of the sort. And I don't want to take that away from this reading, Capricorn, because it looks wonderful. I mean, it's proof right here, you know. But I want to take a little bit of a step back. And I want to applaud you for this. Yes, but let's take a step back, because what's this 7 of Swords doing here? At the bottom, sort of like the end clarification in terms of the heart of the matter. Capricorn, the 7 of Swords speaks of being robbed of something, someone taking something from you, someone being sneaky little snake, you know. And I don't feel like it's you, Capricorn. I feel like it's someone within your environment. And I feel it's someone maybe that you would never expect. Which leads me to, you know, kind of solidifies my notion of it being sneaky. You know, people who are sneaky, we would never think that they would do something of the sort, whatever the case may be, or their goal is, you know. And then on the other side of the spectrum, since it is a general reading, I'm going to throw as much as I can out there, you know. You can be maybe indulging in sneaky behavior to achieve this greatness here, you know. So I don't want to leave or negate that aspect, that it can possibly be you maybe doing things sneakily. Sneakily, is that a word? You being quite clandestine in your motives, I should say. But I don't think that it's you, Capricorn. I really think that it's someone within your environment. And since the 7 of Swords is upright there for you, it's about to come, I feel like, you're about to catch this person. You're going to see someone for who they really are, their true colors. And I really feel, Capricorn, like it's someone who's trying to rob you of this happiness here that you work so damn hard for. Maybe it could possibly be a Leo if you're dealing with the Leo, but I don't think so. If strength was reversed, saying that, if strength was reversed, I'll probably say that I'm leaning, in the event, if strength was reversed, I would be leaning more towards you being sneaky. But like I said, it's someone within your environment. And just because it's swords, I'm going to say it could possibly be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And I don't want you guys to look up everyone in your family or in your environment that's an air sign kind of thing, but just throwing it out there since it is general. But I feel like that's kind of what's going on. Someone's trying to, I feel as though, Capricorn, like someone's trying to wait at the right moment to like rob you of your happiness because you were giving to yourself or to the situation that perpetuated this happiness or egged this happiness on or laid it as a foundation that you could build upon. And with strength here, like I feel it took a lot of courage and a lot of strife for you to achieve it. Even the 10 of Cups is with someone else, For me, the 10 of Cups is happiness with someone else. Fulfillment in terms of emotional fulfillment and satisfaction with someone else. This someone else can maybe possibly be the one who's sneaky, But I don't feel like I'm starting to kind of pick up that you are a little bit aware of it. Like, your eyebrows are kind of raising a little bit. You're like, what's this person in question, what's their motive? Or this circumstance or this group of people, maybe 7 people, just because, it's just 7 of Swords, I guess. But, I want to flip these cards over, at least the 4 in the corner here. I feel like we need to get a little bit more of the story here. And you're probably like, flip them. Let's see. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. The 10 of Swords reversed. Interesting. Ooh, Ace of Swords reversed. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So, if we take it over here for a minute. I feel like you've come out of a period of trying, a very trying period for you. You had to endure a lot, and it's time to reap the fruits of your labor. I really feel like that's what it is. Also, just to throw it out there, since it is general, the 10 of Swords in reverse can also mean, for me, theatrics within a situation. Someone, or you, possibly, since it is general, putting on the theatrics to get an expected result. It could be related to the 7 of Swords and especially the Ace of Swords reversed. We'll talk about the Ace of Swords reversed in a second. But I feel as though here, just independently, like this section here, I feel as though you tried something new in terms of giving to a certain new avenue or to a new attitude or perception or perspective that actually worked. It really did for you, and I feel like it's something that was learned, and I feel like that's the karmic cycle that was completed for you. It was something that maybe you kind of did out of the ordinary, that you kind of took a chance, and it was like a YOLO moment, and it actually worked for you. And you were like, whoa, what the hell? Like, that actually works? Like, what can happen if I just leave a little bit of room in my heart for the unimaginable? Like, something like that, to the sense where you were like, whoa, that's crazy. It was a shift of perception and perspective for you. And I feel like it was long earned, especially when we get to the 10 of Swords here. That's coming to the end of something. It's coming to the end of misery. It's coming to the end of, of a battle, of now having to remove those swords from your back. But I feel like you removed all those swords from your back because it was sacrifice, And now it's time for rest. in terms of rest of you completed what you needed to do, and it's time to reap what you sowed, but in a positive manner, you know? I really feel that for you. If we move over here, kind of feel with the Ace of Swords reverse, that's automatically not having clarity. But it's not having clarity because there's information being withheld, or the truth isn't or wasn't present at the beginning of something. That this truth, given that it wasn't truth, was withheld. Information, critical information being withheld, for sure. That's what the Ace of Swords in reverse is, you know, to me, and to also a lot of readers too as well. Four of Pentacles is withholding your resources, you know, but doing it for a reason sometimes. It can be a stubborn card. It can be not wanting to be passive, not wanting to give, not wanting to yield to a situation, which kind of coincides a little bit with the Ace of Swords reverse, because if you were kind of thinking that things weren't so truthful in the beginning, whether it's, you know, you or someone bringing this to you, it makes sense, you know, and given that you went through all of this, it was merited to maybe be a little selfish, you know, but a healthy selfish, you know, doing something that is going to help you and transcend you to be a better person. And people who are around you should support you for that, because it's going to make you a better person. And people who really love us and have our best intentions in mind, or at the fore of their agenda for us, that they shouldn't intercede or intervene or impede upon someone's personal growth, you know? So, I know I'm kind of throwing a lot of information out there, but let's see. Okay, Six of Swords. 10 of Wands. Okay. So I feel, Capricorn, that it was time to walk away from something that didn't serve you. It was time to walk away from the old routine that no longer worked. Once again, going back to my initial notion of the shift of perception, the shift of, you know, maybe shifting or veering or diverging away a little bit from tradition. You know, maybe, I don't want to say doing things radically, but just kind of doing things a little bit out of your element, that YOLO moment, you know? And I feel also maybe going back to the Ten of Swords kind of being an idea of theatrics, maybe you kind of did have to put the front on a little bit, or I feel if we're going to go with the Ten of Swords as being theatrics, I kind of feel it's like it was reacting and preparing and approaching something accordingly. That's what I really feel here. Normally I don't look at the card like that, but with the surrounding cards, I feel like that's kind of what it is, if that were to be it. But I feel, Capricorn, that it's time to take inventory of people who are in your life right now. And I also want to say, what I'm picking up on is looking at who was there during your struggle, who stuck around while you were sorting, you know, all of this creation out. Who supported you and who always had your back? Who were you giving to that provided stability and strength for you? Whatever form, or in whatever form that may be, whether it's support, whether it's verbal support, whether it's someone actually, you know, monetarily supplying you, supporting you, whatever the case may be. It came from someone's, you know, heart, and it came from them wanting the best for you. But I feel as though, Capricorn, I'm not sure why I'm picking this up, and this is a great reading, and I don't want to taint it, you know, or jade it with negativity, but I do feel, and I'm picking up right now, that this may become a burden, and me solidifying this burden, this notion of a burden even further, I feel as though someone may have had, yes, the right intention for you, but I feel as though that this person or people or circumstance that did help you out, I feel like it's kind of keeping score, not on your end, maybe on their end. You know, they kind of helped you out, yes, because they kind of wanted to. I feel like it's like bittersweet. Like they kind of wanted you to succeed, but then they knew that if you did succeed, that you can be somewhat of a fallback for them, which having that motive is not great, you know, but just in having and showing humility, if they helped you out, of course they would somewhat expect, or, you know, yeah, let's use the word expect you to be there for them when they have a downfall, you know, and just showing humility, and just the basis of humility and being scrupulous, you know, has to do with, you know, supporting those that supported us, of course. And you're all about that, Capricorn, you know, helping everyone out and having the stability, and, you know, you scratch your back, I scratch mine kind of thing. But with this Ten of Wands here, it's really starting to kind of look like to me on the other end of the spectrum, let's say, since once again it's general. The reading is general, it's general nature, that maybe someone had a plan, you know, like they maybe achieved more than you, but they knew like you were kind of the you were the missing puzzle piece. Like they needed you to succeed in a certain way so that they can kind of use you as, like, I don't want to say use, but, you know, yeah, I mean, misuse maybe in that sense of you as kind of like a pedestal, like a stair, where they knew that if you would succeed, like you were the contingency. Let's say that. Let's put it in that sense or in that context. That you needed to do this first so that they can kind of roll right off of your coattail. I'm kind of picking that up a little bit too. Which is kind of, like I said, going back to my idea of being bittersweet. As if, like, they kind of did want you to succeed, but then they knew that they did it with the motive and they don't want to really say or admit it. But I feel, Capricorn, like you kind of know who this person is. And maybe on the flip side too. Maybe you know that this person did need you and it was a double win. You know, hey, that's cool. I'm not going to argue with that one. But then if that's the case for you, Capricorn, you kind of have to look at it as, who is this person? Are you guys maybe using each other? Which it seems like it came out somewhat favorable, you know? But what went into it, Capricorn? What secrets maybe were withheld? Or what's the future to hold in terms of, is this something that's going to last in the long run? Which I kind of think it is a little bit. But I'm kind of picking up that it's a little bit of an intermittency of success. Like I feel as if it may be kind of taken from you, or you may feel like you kind of got what you wanted, but then you need to walk away from it. And maybe you kind of view this as a learning lesson as to why we should always do things appropriately, you know? But I don't want to knock the success, because I mean, you know, sometimes working with the negatives can, you know, produce or make a better future, or better pictures, you know? I'm one of the firm believers in that. Sometimes things we have to do sometimes, you know? But what's going to happen in the long run? And I know I threw out a lot of different scenarios right now to you, Capricorn. It can kind of maybe be confusing, but maybe go back and take note, maybe in terms of the different scenarios that I laid out. You know, let's see. So, We have the World here. Great card. Shoot. Wonderful. Completion. The last card in the tarot deck. It's a completion of, success. It's a completion of all the hard work. And it actually working out in your favor. Excuse any background noise, guys. Ace of Pentacles here. The offer was taken. The offer seemed fruitful. It was great. It seemed like it had a prosperous outcome. The offer seemed great, and apparently it was. But this Ten of Wands here, Capricorn, why is it a burden? How is a success a burden? The only way that a success can be a burden is if maybe it wasn't done in the proper way or with the proper intention, or sometimes we can look at it like this too, Capricorn. Do the ends justify the means? Can we uphold the success? Have we stretched ourselves beyond our means? We can look at it like that too as well. But there's an element of walking away and needing to walk away. I feel like there here in this corner, this is like the end result, but this is the learning curve. This is a learning period. And I feel like this is a situation that led to you walking away, kind of in a sense. And here with the Eight of Swords, upright, feeling trapped. Maybe sometimes going back to the notion of, do the ends justify the means? Can we uphold it? Why do we feel trapped in the success? That's kind of an oxymoron, And it can be a double entendre as well. This is what's worrying me here, these two cards. It just doesn't match up. It's not equating. 1 and 1 is not being or equating to 2 here. There's more to this here. Three of Cups here. This is normally a great card. But the Three of Cups upright coming after the Eight of Swords upright. Check your involvement with people. Check other people's intentions. Check who's really there for you because they really want to be. Don't indulge in unforeseen, whether it's unforeseen or not, negativity and covet over your wants, or covet over other people that maybe have what you kind of want, because then it can turn out to not be how you expected it to be, and you needing to walk away from it because it really wasn't what you expected it to be. Well, Capricorn, very interesting. But I can't knock the success. Hey, whether it's done wrong or right, I don't uphold or I don't, commend people to do it the wrong way. But I don't commend a drug dealer, but a drug dealer is like an entrepreneur in a sense. If you look at it from that point of view, my Libra's taking over. My Libra said, I can see all sides of it, the argument. But the end result, is it something of substance? Is it of something of humility and honesty and integrity? That's where I'm kind of going with it. But I do feel like, check your email in a sense. Again, who's in your environment? What are they withholding from you? Who's about to be caught? What truth and clarity is about to come and present itself or come to the fore, where it's actually realized and it turns from a notion into a fact? And who's putting the theatrics on, possibly? Interesting, Capricorn. Let's see. Let's pull a Jesus card. Let's see what's going on. Okay, 2 cards are here. The Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name. He shall teach you all things. John 14:26. And pray always. Luke 21:36. Okay. The comforter. This isn't comforting. This is unforeseen. You know, it's not comforting. Nor is the truth being withheld from you, and then you needing to withhold your resources. That's not very comforting. That's the burden. Do the ends justify the means, in a sense? And I feel, Capricorn, like maybe some of this had to do with a little bit of dishonesty, you know? I want to flip this top over here. I'm the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. John 10:11. All right. The shepherd, the good shepherd, who giveth his life for the sheep. The shepherd runs the territory, but he also has the sheep's best intention in mind or at heart. If he's doing this out of his own heart and out of his own sacrifice, because he knows that it's a responsibility to take. So maybe, Capricorn, maybe you did this for your family. And I was going to initially say that, but I don't like to bring, you know, family into it per se. But I do feel like maybe you did do this for your family, you know, and you wanted the comfort for your family. But I feel like you stepped away from maybe your morals and your ethics, maybe just a little bit. And things may shift. And when they do, if and when they shift, and it may not go the way that you want it to, and it may become a burden, right? Going back to the idea of having to walk away and learning this as a lesson here. This can be achieved, but with integrity, so that this can continue to be something of substance. Because you shouldn't need to harbor, right? You shouldn't have to harbor the resources, because you give the resources because that's how you achieve it with other people. And you did get the Six of Pentacles. What are you giving to, Capricorn? Very interesting. I'm looking forward to the comments here. Because we all have unique situations. I don't want to get too or delve too much into it and get so specific in terms of clarifying, you know. But let me know what you guys think and how this pertains to your situation, if it does resonate with you. All right, Capricorn. So check out John 10, John 14, and Luke 21. You'll find something in there that's comforting for you, and that will maybe fill in the missing puzzle pieces for you. Also, check the description box if you'd like to book a private reading. And also, when you're on the website, look to the bottom right-hand corner or side of the screen. You see a little chat bubble, either green or blue. If you see a little red dot on top of that chat bubble, it's just me. I'm just trying to check up on you, making sure that you're finding everything okay. Just trying to engage with you and see what we can do for you in terms of what you're looking for. And I would like to offer the best service for you, so you know you can get the most out of a private reading for yourself, and it'll be something of substance for you. You know, just get the most out of it. All right, Capricorn, won't take up any more of your time. Very interesting. Do the ends justify the means? I'm being told to say that from my guides to you. But let's see. All right, Capricorn, we'll see ya.